Hi, everybody. I'm Tracy, back with you again. I hope everybody has been safe and been living your best life. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and comment if you want to. This platform will be used to empower you, inspire you, and inform you. Also, I will get all my information from reliable sources such as specialists, professionals, and vetted entities. So let's break bread. The title of today, what we're going to be talking about is the importance of cleaning. And we're going to talk about your car to your house. And the first thing I am going to talk about is your car. If you have to go out, and we all do at one point or another, to go out to get food or whatever, the first thing we do, we touch the door handle, the steering wheel, the gear shift. You may share a car. I don't know. You may share a car with a family member or someone, or you may have people in and out of your vehicle. You may have to go and take somebody somewhere, or whatever the situation may be. So you're touching things, and as people is entering the car and sitting their butts in the seats, their hands are touching everything. So when you get back to the house, take some wipes and wipe your car down, and then go in the house and wash thou hands. Okay, the second thing that we're going to talk about is, since we talked about the car, we're going to talk about the house. Inside your home, the two things that I would say to keep clean, that is, the two rooms are the bathroom and the kitchen. In the bathroom, that's where you take your showers, that's where you brush your teeth, that's where you use the bathroom. And I would just say keep it clean, keep it neat, and just keep it clean. And wash because I know a lot of you are at home, and sometimes you just, you get in that mood where you just lounge around all day. No, get up and wash your butts. Wash your butts in the morning, wash your butt at night. Then let's move on to the kitchen. In the kitchen, I would say when you go to the grocery store, buy individual drinks. I buy individual water when I buy my water. And if you have a lot of kids at the house, if everybody have their own where they can just go in there and grab it and go, instead of everybody touching the same jug, that would be more clean. And then make sure the front of the refrigerator is clean, like the handle or whatever you got to do to open up the door, make sure it is clean. And also, whether you have wood floors or linoleum floors, make sure you're sweeping, mopping, and vacuuming if you have carpet. And also wiping down your door handles, whether it's, the doors that you're touching in the house, and of course the front door. So you want to make sure you're cleaning your doorknobs as well. Okay, we're moving from the house to your job. Unfortunately, I am one of those that still have to go out in this world and make it happen. So at my job, when I come on site to my job, they have a machine that checks our temperature. It looks just like a camera. We stand up right in front of it, and if your temperature is within that medium, you're okay to go in. You get your mask. They have masks. They're available for us every morning. Some people have still, started to bring their own mask, whether they make it at home or you just buy their own mask or whatever. But we do have that available to us every day. But if your temperature is above a certain amount, you're gonna be going to the side. Okay, so once we enter the plant, we have our own disinfectant to sanitize our workstation. And so I clean my area before I get started. We have our PPE, which is our gloves and our safety glasses and our mask. And that's what I do at my job. Okay, and I guess last but not least, I'm going to talk about is your life. So what is not serving you well? When I think about what part of your life that really need cleaning, You have all this time at home to just think, what do I need to let go? What is got a little weight on it that I don't need in my life? It's not serving me. Let it go. Mentally, and just let it go. You know, you hear the saying, I wash my hands of that. Wash your hands of that. Whether it's something, a person, whatever, a situation that just has took too much from you and hasn't given anything to you at all that's positive, let it go. It's not worth it, I'm telling you. You feel better. I promise. And when you wash it mentally, wash it physically. Go in there and wash your hands. Okay, y'all, I got a treat for y'all. You know, in this era, you know, I want to make sure that the young kids and even us adults, that we do not forget the past. And so here and there, I'm going to talk about people that has done just great things in our history. So 2 people I'm going to talk about today is Elijah J. McCoy and Ellen Craft. Now, usually I would do the female first, but her story is so good, y'all, I'm going to save it to last. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mr. McCoy. Let me put my other set of eyes on. Okay. Here we go. Elijah McCoy was a mechanical engineer and the inventor of a revolutionary device which made it possible to lubricate the moving parts of a machine while it was operating. Okay, Elijah was born in Canada. His parents were slaves and they escaped through the Underground Railroad. They sent their son off to Scotland to get his education, and which was in engineering. And when he came back to the United States, he thought that the doors was just going to open for him. You know, I went abroad to get my education. So now that I'm back, okay, let's make it happen. Well, unfortunately, because of the times that they were living in, that wasn't the case. So he did get a job. Let's see here. He did get a job as a fireman for the Michigan Central Railroad. He had the manual task of shoveling coal into the engine and oiling all the train's moving parts. Bored with the procedure, he asked himself, why can't this train lubricate itself? The question prompted McCoy to begin experimenting with a mechanical self-lubricating device. So he got the ball rolling, like, how can I fix this problem? Okay, in 1870, McCoy gained instant fame in the field of mechanical engineering. He started the Elijah McCoy Manufacturing Company in Detroit, Michigan. In this shop, he invented the first automatic lubricator called the lubricator cup, and was granted a United States patent on July the 2nd, 1872. His device allowed small amounts of oil to drip continuously onto the moving parts of a machine while it was in operation. Prior to McCoy's invention, all motorized machinery had to be brought to a complete stop so lubricants could be applied by hand. McCoy's lubricator cup became an extreme important invention to the industry because it reduced time and labor costs and increased business profits. In time, anyone who owned a self-lubricating machine bragged of having the real McCoy. So that's where we get this saying from, the real McCoy. And like I said, it's an expression that is still used today to signify genuine quality. McCoy soon improved upon this first model, and more models came in. In all, he for the next 25 years, he made various changes and patented more than 50 different automatic lubricators. Later, he specialized in lubricating devices for special kinds of machinery such as air brakes and steam engines. Invitations soon came where people wanted him to come and talk to the business world. They wanted to hear what he had to say because he was making them money. So they wanted to talk to Mr. McCoy. Okay. Um, Elijah McCoy. Now all his machinery and his inventions are used in automobiles, locomotives, rockets, ships, and a vast number of other machines. McCoy's invention will always be remembered for modernizing the industrial world. So he did a great job for all of us. All I know how to do is just get in my car and drive. And I just expect for everything else to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, now we're going to talk about Miss Ellen Craft. You know this story is us. It is us, y'all. This lady, she was a slave and her husband was too. But she was biracial, so she could pass, as a white person. Where her husband came up with this idea for them to escape. And in escaping, she was going to disguise herself as a white man. And he was going to be her slave, And so what they did, he went and he cut her hair. He bought green eyeglasses for her. So, because she's going to be, amongst men and people. And so she couldn't read. So she wanted to make sure, her eyes was covered up. Then, they put her arm in a sling. So, they practice now. What if this happened? You're going to do this. What if this happened? So, the night before and leading up to then, they was going over this thing. They was going to have this thing together. You hear me? Because they was getting up out of there. So, before they left, they prayed. And so, they did. I wish I was a fly on the wall to see what all they was praying about. But they was ready. They was ready, honey. So, the only problem that they had was when they got to Baltimore. They was wanting his papers. And, of course, she didn't have no papers. I bet she was like, what in the what? And so she was looking real sick because she had her face all, covered up and had her arm in a sling, And so the other men on the train, they started coming to what they thought was a man to his rescue. Like, don't be asking him a lot of questions. Go on. So the train attendant, he went on. He went on by his business. And so they got away. So they was good for 2 years. So they finally caught up to him in Boston. And so they fled to Nova Scotia and then to England, where they received the help of English abolitionists. In 1860, the story of their early life and escape was published in London. In England, the Crafts learned to read and write at a trade school founded by Lady Noah Byron, the widow of the noted English poet. The Crafts eventually moved into substantial prominence and gained financial success through their own efforts and later through the success of their 5 children. So they got their coins. Very intelligent people. And after that, in 1868, William Craft sailed back to America. I don't know if I would have did that. But they did, okay? With his family. They bought a plantation in his old homeland and conducted an industrial school for blacks. So that was good, They reached out and they came back and they wanted to help others. And that's what it's all about, They wasn't thinking of themselves. They just wanted to come back to know that over here schools was needed. And so they did that. Very proud of them. Thumbs up to them. Okay, now getting to the verse of the day. Okay, the verse of the day is going to be from Proverbs 17 and 22. 17th chapter and 22nd verse. And it reads as such. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Bible commentary, and after that, I'm going to give my thoughts on it. So the Bible commentary says this. It says, here again, we learn that a person's mental outlook has a lot to do with recovery from sickness or accident. A cheerful disposition is a powerful aid to healing. A broken spirit saps a person's vitality. Okay, and it goes on to say, today's doctors tell us that a hearty laugh is great exercise. When you emit an explosion laugh, they say, your diaphragm descends deep into your body and your lungs expand, greatly increasing the amount of oxygen being taken into them. At the same time as it expands sideways, the diaphragm gives your heart a gentle rhythmic massage. That organ responds by beating faster and harder. Circulation speeds up. Liver, stomach, pancreas, spleen, and gallbladder are all stimulated. Your entire system gets an invigorating lift. Now it goes on to talk about a broken spirit dries the bones. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. It says, emotions can make you ill. And that's true. We all know that. You live long enough, you will know that. It says, they can make hair fall out by the handful, bring on splitting headaches, clog nasal passages, make eyes and nose water with asthma and allergies, tighten the throat with laryngitis, make skin break out in a rash, even cause teeth to fall out. Now, when I read this, I said, teeth fall out. And that was new for me. I didn't know that, but it can make your teeth fall out. Okay, Lord. It says, emotions can plague one's insides with ulcers and entities, give wives miscarriages and husbands impotent, and much more. Emotions can kill. Now, when it says itices, that is spelled I-T-I-S-E-S, I looked that up, and that's a mucus, like on the inside. So your body actually has a reaction to bad emotions. So that's why whatever is not serving you, let it go. Because when it says a merry heart doeth good like medicine, just like medicine heals your body. It heals you. It makes you better. It preserves life. But then when the scripture says a broken spirit drives the bones, and these are my thoughts that I'm talking about now. When I think of dry bones, I think of death. I think of, it's really bad. So if it's not serving you, let it go. I can't say that enough. I can't say it with as much emotion that I would like to say it. But I hope whoever is seeing this video, if something is not serving you well, let it go. You don't need it. Let it go. Okay. And with this, I want to say be blessed, stay positive, live your best life one day at a time. And I, of course, love you all. Hey, everybody. It's me again, Tracy. Yes. Good seeing y'all. I hope y'all are doing well out there. I hope you're keeping clean and everything. Yes, yes, yes. Well, give me a thumbs up to like, share, comment, and subscribe this platform here. The helper out of, oh, Jesus. This platform will be used to empower you, inspire you, and inform you. I will get information. Cut.
Right here.
It's Claire. It's like you got me looking. We're gonna have to take these out.
Oh, I didn't know we could. I didn't know you had.
Yeah, let's take them.
That's why we had to practice.
Okay. Let's see here.
Or do you want me to put
Yeah. Just take
Okay,
that.
no, don't take those out.
Okay. Bend. Okay. Let's keep moving a little bit. Okay. Okay. Girl, I'm gonna be up like this doing this. Okay. I will get information from reliable sources such as specialists, professionals, and vetted entities. So let's break bread, y'all. What I'm going to talk about today is the importance of cleaning. And we're going to talk from everything from your car to your life.